This is Adam Martin with your Western District Fishing Report. Here at Kentucky and Barkley Lakes, lake levels are just about to 356 and are dropping, while water temps are holding in the low 80s. Now, not much has changed since my last fishing report, but we have been seeing more shad and other bait fish in the backs of the pockets this week, which should equate to some shallower transitions for our sport fish. Once again, the yellow and white bass fishing has been the best option for most anglers. Trolling or vertical jigging along the channel bends and their adjacent flats is the go-to technique. For largemouth bass, some anglers have been finding some schools on the shallower ledges. However, the smallmouth bite has been better around secondary chunk rock points. Now, in both locations, a variety of techniques and lures will work, so fish in whichever way you feel the most confident. The crappie are still holding in 12 to 15 feet of water, and unless you're trolling crankbaits, you're going to want to focus on some type of cover like a brush pile or deep water stake bed. On Kentucky Lake and Lake Barkley, the department maintains hundreds of deep water brush piles, which can be found by visiting our website at fw.ky.gov and searching for lakes with fish attractors. Alternatively, you can type Kentucky Lake Fish Attractors into your favorite search engine and it should pop up near the top. And the information is going to be available in a Google Map format, which you can use with your phone's GPS to navigate, or you can download the waypoints in a variety of file types if you want to upload them directly onto your graphs. Now, some are marked by buoys on the water, but most of them are unmarked and will require a GPS to locate. As always this time of year, be mindful of the channel markers and travel slowly if you aren't sure of the depth. Also, please remember to wear your life jackets and kill switches. Good luck.
This is Tom with your fishing report from the Northeast. Cave Run Lake is currently sitting right at summer pool levels. Overall, reports are that the fishing has slowed a bit. Bass anglers should be having luck at dawn and overnight. Try fishing crankbaits along steep rocky banks and plastics on deeper channel drop-offs and around cover, and also the deeper edges of weed beds. Fish the plastics slowly. Have not heard much about the musky bite right now. Usually it slows back this time of the year, but cooler water brings the awesome fall bite back. Out of Grayson, look for more of the same. Bass on the deeper rocky banks and channel drop-offs. Crankbaits and slow plastics can produce some good fish. You also need to be on the lookout for schools of shad around the creek mouths and creek channels. Fish crankbaits through and under these schools of bait fish. Grayson is always a great lake for channel catfish. Jugs, limb lines, and bank poles are a great opportunity to try out for channel catfish, and cut bait is your bait of choice for these fish. Both Grayson and Cave Run have a crappie bite that's also slowed back. If you're set on a mess of crappie, try the old fishing lights out at night. Minnows and jigs that look like the bait fish you're attracting in are a good choice for this technique. Lastly, with Labor Day weekend upon us, these are good opportunities to hit local creeks or farm ponds with some family. We are blessed with many opportunities for either of these places to fish. You just got to get out and try it. That should do it for us. Wherever you go, good luck and stay safe.
This is Jeremy Shiflett with a fishing update from the Northwestern District. School has started back for most, so weekday recreational traffic has slowed considerably on the reservoirs and larger lakes. Rough and Knoll End River Lakes are both near summer pool, with water temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. Bass fishing is fair at both lakes. Texas and Carolina rig plastics and square-bill crankbaits, fish 6 to 12 feet deep, have been picking up fish along channel drops and the steeper rocky banks. Crappie fishing is also fair, with jigs and minnows picking some fish off of brush and standing timber 12 to 20 feet deep. At Knoll End, white and black bass are still in the jumps, especially early in the morning. Look for fish busting the surface from the mouth of Dog Creek down to the dam, and cast shiny or noisy baits through and into the chaos. Topwater baits, spoons, rooster tails, jerk baits, and small swim baits all entice bites. White bass are also being caught at night under green lights, vertical jigging spoons or jigs. At Rough, hybrids are still in the jumps on the mid and lower lake, and you can find some all the way up to South Fork around Evilly by bank fishing using livers, night crawlers, or casting swim baits and rattle traps. At Lake Malone, largemouth bass are being caught on Texas rig plastics and crankbaits along the edge of the water willow, brush, and jumbled rock down to about 8 feet deep. Crappie fishing is fair, with fish being caught with minnows off brush 6 to 8 feet deep, and a few crappie are also being picked up trolling small crankbaits in the 8 to 10 foot depth range. Bluegill fishing is fair, with crickets and worms in quiet main lake pockets and in the protected coves or creeks. Catfishing has been good on limb lines and jugs, with some bluegill anglers also hanging into a few catfish while fishing shallow with night crawlers. Channel catfish are being caught in the state-owned lakes from daylight to about noon, and then again from about 6 p.m. to and after dark. Nightcrawler, strawberry chicken, and stinkbait have all been catching fish. We do not have any fish stockings scheduled for the district over the next few weeks, so good luck and stay safe out there.